Okay, live on location at the Dog Pound, Inner Sanctum. It is October 7th. Big Red there, who has a 460 in it. We're not going to get real deep in it because I like to keep the video short. And the TA there, both came from the same guy. This video is basically gambler update and project update slash life update. We're probably going to put it up as gambler slash project update. Anyway, this thing is originally a 305 car. Came with a standard transmission. I believe the motor's been improved on. I don't know. That looks like a double hump head mark, which means those could be fairly big valves. Somebody put a little bit of extra nice parts on it. Still running a Quadrabog 5-speed car. Anyway, this one here is going to be donor stuff. Both the Knight Rider car here might become a Christmas prop, I don't know. Will be selling body parts, T-tops, all that fun stuff off of it. But it and Big Red over here are both going to be donors. The motor's coming out of Big Red for one project, and the frame is going to get used for another one. So take a walk with me while I talk a while. Reason I decided to cannibalize Big Red, biggest reason, is right there. I live in a land where rust is not really about. And if I got parts that got rust in them, they're the first ones that usually get to go bye-bye. I have an identical truck out back, cab and a half, and all the body panels match. It's clean, it's not rusted, and so that one just automatically puts this at the donor. So now, nod to good old Cletus McFarlane. I will say I've had my blue El Camino a lot longer than his. His is a lot nicer than mine. The parts that are coming out of that TA are going to go in the blue El Camino. We're going to put the motor tranny in it, and it's cool because this has got enough of a running 305 in it, automatic, that I can actually use that for a derby motor. But that's where the Trans Am parts are going. Now, that 460 is going to go with this cab. We're going to put it on this shorter chassis, cut down a box to match it, standard transmission, keep it all the old school parts. That truck out there, sorry, and the blue truck. Now, brown and cream there, 77, has actually been updated, and I'm going to use that one for a Cummins turbo build. I've got a 12 valve, 5-speed, heavy duty case, heavy duty axles. Those parts will go on the chassis, frame from Dead Red or Big Red out there, and it'll be pulling truck, towing truck, whatever I need it for, truck. Poor Dead Red here. I think we've got a mix match of parts on it as far as the stuff for the starter and that goes, because I keep jamming up starters, so motor's got to come back out of it, and I got to play with it some, hunt down some parts. What else do we got? The gambler update. Very successful 2018 Beat the Heat gambler event. We rode from Costco out through some pretty good riding trails to Crown King, and then back around Center Highway area, basically. And anyway, we actually took the wagon, was the primary car, and around the corner a little ways, a little beater S10 right there was secondary. A friend of mine run that. There's actually a video on the Facebook page for legit AZ Gambler, legit Canyon State Gambler 500. I think that's about right. Anyway, I'll show you a sticker from the other car. But yeah, it ran it. It did it. He hurt one tire and banged up the bumper a little bit some more when he slid it over the side of the hill. Now, my car, I have since lowered the back suspension some. I'm getting ready to probably plate the spring pockets and pick up the front end a little bit. But that's the sticker from it. Uh-oh, here comes Mama in Squeakers. Busy. Been out doing artsy fartsy stuff all day, learning clay stuff. Squeakers is all pinned up. So this thing is actually, I put it off. I got to put it in the shop. I'm going to do tranny fluid filter, oil change, all that. This should have been done before we took it on the Gambler. But that was the cool part. For a Gambler event, we couldn't have did it no better. We basically pulled the car out of the shop the morning that we went and ran it. And it did good. I hadn't put a quarter mile, half mile. I hadn't put no miles on it. Slid it around this yard a little bit like I'm getting ready to do. So, to sign off, we're going to go for a slide in the car. Got to use a nailed starter. I lost the key, but she's cherry.
You want to film? I'm just doing a YouTube update. I'm signing out. Okay, Dory's going to film while I actually